We are the Wake Up Crew. Thanks for tuning it in. 102.9 KSJJ. 7:52. It's a Tuesday morning. Good morning to Lyle Hicks. How are you?
Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, buddy. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Yeah.
Of course, Lyle, the manager down at Jake's Truck Stop at the South End Bend on 3rd Street. And as many of our listeners know who frequent Jake's, they are about ready to head off into the sunset. Or are they?
The truck stop is. Truck stop's gone. There's no saving that. The diner, maybe.
So you're saying the property's been bought, so there won't be a Jake's Truck Stop as we know it in that location?
Yes, that's correct. The truck stop will close.
Can you put Jake's somewhere else?
Well, I'm trying to save it. I do have the name now. The crew is right there. None of them have left, and they're all anxious to continue on as Jake's as far as the diner goes.
What's the dilemma?
Power, money, what are you going to call it?
So what are you doing here? We have neither.
Yeah. You need a
have
location?
no idea.
Is that where you start?
No, actually, I'm working to stay where I'm at.
Well, you know what? Any help that we can give you, we definitely will. I want to help support a great institution in my eyes. It's just the very first place I ate when I got to Central Oregon, and
Me too.
And thankfully, many times since then, and hopefully many times to come. So we'll do whatever we can to help out, and if you leave your number, we will certainly pass it on to anybody interested.
Long live Jake's Biscuits and Gravy.
Amen. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Good to see you.
I probably should have.
Summer afternoon, urban sprawl sets the mood. Develop and decay.
Right, from this angle, you can never tell.
Another day closing time.
I love you guys. I love you too. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
It's hard to say goodbye to all these guys. I've been doing that for the last couple of weeks.
And how long you been there again?
23 years.
I can feel it. I can feel how heavy your heart is today when you came in.
I mean, it's just every day you're talking to 2 or 3 guys and saying goodbye, and I'm saying, saying I don't know when I'm going to see you again, and I've got in my pocket, I've got telephone numbers and addresses, and for all these guys saying, hey,
23 years.
yeah, because this isn't just a job.
Loving you.
And I wonder where it's gone, where it's gone. And I wonder where it's gone. Did I leave it lying so? Big December moon, there's snow in Amarillo. The highway is closed at Wichita Falls. Big December moon, there's snow in Amarillo. But if you'll shine on me, I'll see her tonight. Well, I'm cold inside when I can't see her. It isn't the weather, it's the way I feel. So I turn on my radio, Texas swinging, king of the road.
You wouldn't believe that you see out there. I guess it's in all different categories. It can be drivers, it can be people on 4 wheels, doing sexual things that they shouldn't be doing. You see all that kinds of stuff out there. You wouldn't think it's there, but it's there.
Right now, our biggest expense out here on the road is fuel. Right now, I'm averaging about $2,500 a week on fuel. Last year, before it started going up, I spent $52,000 for diesel fuel. This year, it's going to be higher. So we're looking probably about $65,000 this year.
Normal rules are if you're out for 3 weeks, you're home for 3 days. So you make the best of it of the 3 days when you're home. And trust me, when I get home, I've got my kids right at my door. They don't leave my sight. They'll follow me everywhere I go. Don't matter if I'm just going to the store. My dog follows me to the bathroom. It's like, go away. I enjoy it out here. That's the biggest problem. I keep wanting to retire, and every time I go to retire, I come right back out. So it's just in your blood. Come in truck stops, and like good old Jake's here. It's been here for years. Been coming in here since I was probably 15 years old. Started out as a little cafe. Ain't no more.
They've grown to know us more than just a restaurant, but as an extended family. When they're on the road, if they can find a place like this where they feel at home, then that is like another family. And so they've got their family at home, and then there's a place in the middle of Oregon where they can pull in and they can feel like they're at home again, and they've got family here. And they may have another one in Washington or one in Idaho or whatever. But there's a lot of them that feel that way about us, and it hurts, frankly, both of us.
Well, to many of its patrons, it would be a sad day if indeed Jake's Truck Stop in South Bend were to close. That rumor was fueled last week when the 80-employee workforce was warned a possible sale of the restaurant and gas station could be imminent. According to media reports, Jake's wasn't up for sale, but rather a company that's not yet been named approached owners Kim and America Wolf about a possible sale. A Jake's spokesperson did not return phone calls by our deadline today. If the truck stop is sold, plans have circulated about the building of a new Safeway, a TJ Maxx store, possibly another Ross Dress for Less in its place. If a sale does go through, owners have been quoted as saying it would be between October 8th and 18th.
I sure hope they've got a plan. They need a truck stop in this. Like I say, once they're gone, this is it. Where are we all gonna go now? The next truck stop around here, if you're going south, there's several, but they're too far south for what people need right in this area. Oh, I can't imagine what they're going to do around here or something.
We're going into the women's shower, which also acts as our co-ed shower. There you go. And got 2 shower units in it. It has its own bathroom facilities. We only give out the key to one at a time. They come in, take their shower, get themselves all cleaned up and ready to go. And more of husband and wife teams, just team drivers in general. And a lot of times they don't want to use the same shower, but they don't mind using the same area. So they, like I said, they come in, they take their showers, and then they're able to get on out. It's faster for us. We're not tying up 2 different rooms. We're only tying up 1 room by making it a co-ed shower.
She likes the road better than I do, actually.
I do. I love being on the truck.
It's all lovely till somebody gets banged up for good, or till somebody goes missing.
I admire that she puts up with me as much as she does, and she can go days without a shower and, you know, do the truck thing.
But I can, yeah.
She doesn't miss home. She puts up with it, which is pretty amazing. It's pretty hard to live out on a road.
Just discuss them like everybody else passing by. They eat each other at the grocery store, and over coffee they say it's a great thing you do.
We have a sleeper, but sometimes we stop at a motel.
We do motels. We do really nice, neat things that normally we probably wouldn't do.
Disappointments.
There's a whole lot I don't like about him. You know, he took on a family, 4 kids that weren't his, and me. So.
Oh, nice.
Envy can take a man down in his prime. Oh, yeah. I hear it's all fun and games till that same somebody wins. On the cover of the latest magazine, it looks like your ship is coming in. It's gonna sweep you up and away. Well, I guess they'd all like to go.
I've stopped here forever, as long as I've driven. It's kind of sad to see the old truck stops go and the new ones come in. The new ones just don't favor to us like the older ones did. You know, I'll miss Jake's.
Oh, yes. And over coffee they say it's a great thing you do. but only feel that way half the time, as they're reminded of their own disappointments.
Now Lyle is the man who runs the restaurant. He has obtained the right to use Jake's name, and he's going to try to open a restaurant someplace in Bend using Jake's name and carry on with the large portion of food that Jake's is famous for, and so on and so forth. Whether he's successful or not, we don't know. We haven't been told, but it's going to be difficult. The truckers that come in that have been made aware of this, because Jake's is known all across the United States. They've voiced their unhappiness or whatever in relation to it, because there's really at this point in time no place in Central Oregon that provides what we provide here for the truckers and the general public. It's going to put what, 80 to 100 people out of work.
I hear the big man's coming down to show his cronies how mighty he is. He's gonna lean over that banister and proclaim what glorious prophet it is. Just like the victory.
Here's the biggest dilemma that I'm up against, or I believe I'm up against right now. The new owners want to give me a 6-month lease so that they can see what I can do. Even if I break even at 6 months and they tell me, well, you're not going to make it, and shut me down, I've lost $30,000. That's huge. The other side there is, I'm not really sure that they think I can do it. I think I have more confidence in myself than they do. They may say, we want you to be successful, but the other side of their mouth, they say 9 out of 10 mom and pops collapse in the first year and a half in a restaurant. And so they're looking at the numbers and then saying, I don't think you can do it. It's what I feel.
Sometimes I wonder if he's really going to make the jump, because he's right there, you know, he's like at the edge. And he's like, and I'm just wanting to push him, but I know, you know, I can't, because it's his risk he's taking, and I don't want him to look at me and go, you know, you pushed me. You know, it's your fault all this happened. I know he has to take the risk. And I think he's getting stronger, you know, when you look at the things he's going through. But basically what happens is that he gets overwhelmed, and so he needs people to help him, for him to air his information out, and secondly, to be able to get feedback from people to see if this is really the right direction he's going. One thing about, Lyle started out very timid, and I think as I see the ball rolling and getting bigger, and I see Lyle's boldness getting bigger.